Hey, what's up? I'm doing a Saints Row 2 review because I really haven't seen that many of these, and if I have, they really aren't that good. They're alright. So I'm going to say what I need to say about this game, and that's about it. So move closer, bring your... Alright, before we start talking about Saints Row 2 story, we'll talk about Saints Row 1 story. Saints Row 1, you build a character. It's totally customizable, and at the end of the game, you're on a boat because you get invited by the mayor that you help elect in Saints Row 1. This is a spoiler alert for everyone who hasn't played it. But you help him get mayor, and then he invites you on a boat. But that boat was rigged with explosives, so that someone sets off the explosives, and you are supposed to die at the end of Saints Row 1, but you live. So in Saints Row 2, it picks up right from there. You wake up in a coma about 2 years ago, and you're in a jail cell because you were convicted in a crime. So they put you in a jail cell off in the island, like from Stillwater. And when you wake up, there's this guy named Carlos. His brother knew you in the last game, but I don't know how. They don't tell you. And so you and Carlos get off the island and go to Stillwater. And once you get there, you have to save your friend Johnny Gat, and Johnny Gat helps you rebuild your gang, make it from the ground up. So you have new lieutenants, and you have new gang members. And so once you do that, you fight the other gangs, which is the Brotherhoods, the Zombies, and the Rowan. And so that's really about the story of Saints Row 2. And so I'll go further on in gameplay.
Is far from over.
Alright, so gameplay. Gameplay in this game, you make a character at the beginning. You make a whole brand new character. So if you played Saints Row 1, you don't have the same character that you made in the first one. You just make a brand new one. The customizing in this game is so much better than the first one. If you played the first one, you will probably be amazed at the customizing in this one. Customizing is incredible. That's one of the parts I love about this game. And so let me go over the gameplay. What you be doing in the story is doing activities. These activities are like Fight Club, Hitman, Fuzz. You're playing as a cop, like a fake cop, and what's called a TV show. And so you're following around by cameras, and they're just taping a reality TV show.
Bond with old friends in online gaming harmony with full drop-in, drop-out online co-op support.
Yeah, so those activities that you do, like Fuzz and and Fight Club, those help you to get respect. And respect is a meter, and it's like a little half meter. It'll be on like the top of your screen. It'll be next to your health. It'll be at the bottom of your health bar. And when that goes all the way up, it will unlock a mission. Now those missions are like cutscene missions. Those are missions for your gang. So you'll be fighting other gang members, other gangs like the Brotherhood, the Zombians, and the Rowan. And you'll fight them, and that's the main story. The Hitman and the whole activity thing is the side thing. And you'll fight them. The missions are very good. They have some crazy missions, and they have some okay kind of missions. One mission, you go into a casino and you totally rob the casino. You take all the money from a casino. And another mission, you're driving, shooting down airplanes. And another mission, you're going to you're rigging a boat and getting assault weapons and rocket launchers and all these type of weapons. So the mission variant are pretty good. You drive just like Grand Theft Auto. It's kind of similar to Grand Theft Auto if you play Grand Theft Auto. On the graphics, this game doesn't go for a realistic look like Grand Theft Auto 4. It goes for more of a cartoony look. I kind of like this look because it makes it not serious. It makes it funny and hilarious, and the cutscenes in these games are hilarious. All of them are pretty funny, especially the one with Johnny Gat. They're hilarious. Like, he says the most funniest things I've ever seen in video games. That's also a plus. The voiceover in this game is very good. They have tons of actors, even Neil Patrick Harris. It's crazy Neil Patrick Harris is in a video game. I've never even thought of that. But the graphics in this game are pretty decent. They're not realistic, but they're going for a cartoon look. So on that, I'm gonna say these graphics are good. they're not great. They're not better than Grand Theft Auto because Grand Theft Auto went for a good, real look, and this went for a cartoony look. So for the cartoon look, it looks good.
Buddy, get out! Their brutality is legendary.
Perhaps they did not understand you.
Fearless warlords that...
Alright, this is probably the hardest section to talk about. Buying it or renting this game. I borrowed this game from someone, and the game was worth the borrow. It was worth the rent. Now, I'm saying, would I buy this game? I don't know if I would buy this game. I would probably buy this game when it's 30 or 40 bucks, which it is probably now. You should definitely buy this game if it's 30 or 40 bucks because it's worth a 30 or 40 bucks game. It's kind of not worth the 60 game. It doesn't have legs because once you play through it at least 3 times, you'll probably be bored of it and you don't want to play it the 4th time because you know the story. The online, I forgot to talk about that in gameplay. It's not that great. You can totally pass by the online. I got onto online and I couldn't connect to matches. I barely connected to 1 or 2 or 3, and I didn't have that fun. I didn't have fun in the first Saints Row Online, so I really didn't expect to have fun in this one. But I totally think that this game is worth the rent. Now, you're probably going to say, should I buy it even if I like the first one? If you love the first one, you should definitely buy this game. I liked the first one. I didn't love it. It wasn't one of my favorite games on the Xbox. I just liked it. I didn't love it. But if you love it, you should buy it. It totally beats the first one. It takes everything the first one had wrong. It makes it better. The customizing is so much better. The missions are so much better. The story is so much better than the first one. And it answers the questions that the first one had. It continues from the first one. It doesn't it's not like Gears of War 1 where it did no story in the first one and then the second one they do all of a sudden it's a good story. It's not like that. It goes from the first one and then it goes to the second one. It's a total continuation. So then off of that, if you love the first one, you should definitely buy this game. But if you haven't played the series, I think you should rent it or borrow it because this game is a good game. It's another Grand Theft Auto kind of, I'm not going to call it a rip-off because it's not. But it's a Grand Theft Auto-like game. It's a sandbox game. So these games are very fun to play for a while. And as you know, they're not that fun. They're not that fun after like 2 or 3 playthroughs. But this game is a weekend game. If you haven't played the game before, or you liked the first one, you didn't love it, this is a weekend game or a week game or whatever you want to call it. You either borrow it or rent it. If you love the first one, you buy the game. And if you're still kind of waiting on should you buy this, go over a friend's house, play through the story at least for an hour and see if you like it. And that's about it about the buy or sell.
A bystander took me out, stupid bystander. Actually, while I'm at it, since he wants to stand right there at the open target, I will kill him.
I ain't impressed.
Activity